They say some of the deepest love stories are never spoken aloud, and sometimes the words left unsaid hurt the most. This is the story of the letter she never sent. Samantha and David had known each other since childhood. From scraped knees in the playground to racing bicycles down dusty roads, they grew up side by side. To the world, they were just friends, but to each other, they were everything. In high school, they were inseparable. Teachers smiled at their closeness, and friends teased them about being a couple. But neither of them ever confessed their feelings. Love was there, hiding behind laughter, behind stolen glances, and behind the fear of losing what they already had. On graduation night, David held Samantha's hands under the stars and promised, "No matter where life takes us, I'll always write to you." Samantha smiled, but inside her heart she was screaming the words she couldn't say. "Don't go, I love you." Life soon pulled them in different directions. David joined the military, chasing his sense of duty, while Samantha stayed behind to care for her ailing mother. They were miles apart, yet their bond stretched across the distance. Letters became their lifeline. Samantha poured her heart into every envelope, telling him about her days, her dreams, and their memories. Some letters were filled with jokes, others with tears, but in every one, she carefully avoided the one truth she longed to tell him. One night she finally wrote it. A letter unlike any other. "David, I've always loved you. I don't know how to hide it anymore." Her hands trembled as she read it back. But fear overcame her. What if he didn't feel the same? What if it ruined everything? She folded the letter gently and tucked it into a small box under her bed. A secret never to be sent. Meanwhile, David faced the shadows of war, gunfire, explosions, sleepless nights. In the trenches, he clung to Samantha's letters. They were his escape, his reminder of a life worth fighting for. Every word kept him alive. Then one evening, the knock came. The kind of knock that changes everything. Samantha opened the door to see two military officers standing solemnly, their eyes heavy with grief. In that moment, she didn't need to hear the words. David had fallen in battle. Her world collapsed. At his funeral, under the gray skies and the weight of silence, Samantha placed white lilies on his grave. With tears streaming down her face, she whispered the words she should have said long ago. "I should have told you." The letter under her bed became the heaviest secret of her life. A week later, David's mother visited her. She carried a small, worn leather journal and handed it to Samantha with trembling hands. Inside were every letter Samantha had ever written to him, carefully preserved. And on the very last page, written in David's own handwriting, were words that shattered her heart. "Sam, I never had the courage to tell you, but I loved you from the very beginning. I was waiting for the day you'd finally say it too." Samantha broke down, clutching the journal to her chest. In one hand was his confession, and in the other, still hidden under her bed, was hers. Two confessions, worlds apart, yet both too late. Love unspoken is never truly lost. It lingers, echoing in the spaces between words, in the letters never sent, and in the memories that never fade. For Samantha, David's words would live in her heart forever. The love story that could have been, and the letter she never sent.